Okay, first classical game in a while. A week? Longer? Taking a little while to get a game. Like a really long time. Strange. Okay, 1572 opponent. Let me get the clocks loaded. There we go. Now to minimize chat and play a game of chess. So Graphy is our opponent. I'm not going to look at his account now. I should try to do that after the game. So 1572, we are 1733. Ruy Lopez. Do I still castle here in d4? Is it any different? I think there's a trap here if I don't defend it. If I castle, he takes, and then d4. I think there's a problem because I think there's a trap here of some sort, and then push. I think there's something. I think maybe I'll just play d3. I said good luck to my opponent, and he says luck. I think he's taking a little bit too literally. I think I might just castle here. Maybe not, because I don't really like this knight a5. Maybe I should play c3. Give my bishop a square to escape to. So if knight g4, I just castle. I think I'll just go ahead and castle as well. So I don't want to play rook e1 because of knight g4. So maybe I will pin his queen. Well, pin his knight, I guess is the proper way to say it. Do I care about him pushing up like this? I don't really think I care. I'm not sure what I would do. I'm contemplating moving back, and then if g5, I'm contemplating taking it. Yeah. I might really take here. The thing is that my other pieces are still a little bit far. But take, I mean, looks not so bad. Or maybe take with the bishop and get my knight. Nah. If I were to do it, I would take with the knight here. I'm actually going to do it. I'm going to do it. I mean, we have a bishop here pinning this piece. Maybe even be able to play like queen f3. Maybe not. He can just move his king here. But, you know, bring in the other knight. Maybe a rook lift of some sort. Maybe king h1, f4. Get in this rook lift. Possibly d4. d4 take. No, it doesn't quite work, eh? Yeah, maybe get this knight going. I think I'll do that for now. Develop my knight. So queen f3 is still an option because if he moves his king away, I can just take the knight. Although he has this bishop move, which is a little annoying. So what would his idea be here? To move the king back? He also has this bishop coming in as well. I think I moved too quickly there. King h1. So much time left, and this is such a crucial point. So I'm thinking like f4, trying to break open this file. What about queen f3 now? You would have to... Oh, wait, I guess my bishop would drop. So we have a check. Does it really do anything? We could also just go back and reinforce the pin. I think maybe check and then f4. If I play bishop h4, I'm not really... I mean, black can play a lot of moves. Maybe I should just do the check and then f4. Yeah, let's try that, I think. Then f4 here. Slightly worried about this bishop g4. I may just go ahead and block with my knight though. Yeah, this guy may even be stream sniping. Could also consider queen e1 to h4. No, I think I'm going to go ahead and just block like this. It's the threat of h3. Lots of interesting possibilities here, such as check. If he takes, then I go check again. I guess he could take again, and then that's not so great, right? But then I could take here. I could take with my bishop. So that's interesting, right? Check. He takes. Check. He takes. Oh, wait, no, I can't because my queen is under attack. So I don't think it works. Check takes. Check takes. Dipper? No. Check takes. Yeah, check takes. Take again. Take. It's a little fuzzy. Might be a little premature. Maybe just h3. Oh, h3 is not good. What about take? I'm gonna try this. I think if he takes, then I can do this check idea. No, maybe not. His knight is on it now. I can do this fork though. Fork, take, take. Yeah, let's try this. So I think I'll take with the pawn. So take, take. I mean, this will be better for me. Zipper, don't eat your feet. Could also threaten maybe knight g1. Knight g1 takes, takes, and I'm threatening a check. What else am I threatening? Well, and then take a pawn there. Ooh, yeah, that would win a knight. So, ooh, I gotta be. Hang on one second. My dog is. Zipper. No. No. Have to be careful about some things such as check, take, or even here check, take, take. Like that is that's kind of dangerous. Yeah, even here check, take, or sorry, no, what was it gonna be? Check. Well, maybe in that case I could just take here and probably be okay, but then he still gets in there too. Oh no, I would have a pawn, right? So rook g1, knight g3, take, take, take. Yeah, should be okay there. And if check, take, take, take. You would think I'd be okay like that. So rook g1. So rook g1, if he takes, takes. He runs the bishop. Check, boom. Yeah, I'm actually gonna, I don't know, rook g1 looks good. It might be, is it better just to go here immediately though? Take, take, take. I mean, I'm winning there. Okay, let me take my time. Both moves look good. Rook g1 though, it's more open-ended. So if he takes me, he's really risking losing his knight. Because again, if he saves his bishop, then we have a check, and he goes here, and he's risking his queen, because then we go check, push here, and I've got, yeah, looks pretty good. What else could he do instead of taking my, I mean, I looked at this. I only looked at this, and I think I'm okay after I just take, take, take. Okay, but if rook g1, what if he goes somewhere else? Like, the thing is, he needs to do something about that. What if he goes here? Well, then I have an active rook. Whoa, hang on. Yeah, that's actually kind of annoying. Rook h8. So rook g1, rook h8. That looks super annoying. I guess I could attack his queen, but not really. Then I've got then I've got to move my bishop away after that. So it might not rook. Or it might not work. It might not rook. It might not work because of, yeah, rook g1, rook h8. So I guess I take and then do this. Got to be a bit careful though, because take. If I take here, check, then he's got this check, and he wins my bishop. So yeah, take, check. I have to take it. Check again. And I certainly lose the bishop. Ooh. Wait a second. He's got a rook there. Let me look at this again. Take. Yeah, check. Okay, I've got a pawn there. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't even know if I end up ahead there. I don't think I do. No, I don't. So maybe rook g1 after all. Rook g1, rook h8. What's the difference there? That's scary too, though. Oh, whoa, then I take. Okay, so rook g1, rook h1, take, and I think we just have to deal with that. That is, okay, rook g1 it is. So rook h1, I think I'll take, d takes rather. Oh, he actually takes this way. Wow. I think this is much better for white here. So yeah, so here goes queen b6. So as I thought, well, I think I'll just give a check and as planned. So if here, so he goes here, I'm just going to take here. So his knight is falling. Yeah, he moved too quick here. This guy plays too fast. He's got 2 minutes more than he started with. So, you know, if queen here, I'm just going to take the knight. And if king c6, looks like it's checkmate. So his other option would be, okay. Yeah, I think I'll just take the knight. I don't think there's any Zwischenzug or anything fancy here. I have to be a little bit careful about this rook move. But I guess I could take here check. So I'm going to do this. So I could take and simplify, or I could go somewhere else. So if I go d5, I mean, I would be okay like this, but I think I don't really want to lock in my bishop there. I think I should probably trade here. Black's bishop is terrible here. Black's dark squared bishop, I mean. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go check. And then trade queens. Trade as much as I can. Okay, should be easy going from here on out. How do I want to do this? I could go h3 or I could play g5. h3 runs into the problem of rook h8. It'd be kind of the same thing though, because then I play g5, or I could just play g5 right away. It doesn't really make a difference, I don't think. I mean, I could just support it with the rook. There is that. But I really want to go to rook f1. I'm not sure if rook g1 is more efficient. Because his king can kind of come in a little bit. I mean, white is just completely winning here, but... yeah, let's try h3. h3, g5. Then rook f1. Hello, Mr. Sabon. Hello, Lurks and Vikchuk. c5. I'm liking d5 here. I think I'll play it. Whoops. I don't think black can be too annoying here. I mean, if he goes to somewhere like e3, it's no problem. He might try to go e3 and then take here. Okay. Well, I think I just drive him back now. Check. I could even trade rooks now. And then just run the pawns. Probably just run my h pawn here, or I just take his pawn. Probably just simpler to take his right away. So probably just go here. Oh wait, would that even work? Goes here, queen. It'll work. It's not the fastest way to do things, so. Actually, it might, yeah, and then I just push here. I'm not going to say good game because he didn't want to resign. So let's take a look at that game. Hello, none too smart. Gotta load up my screen here. Okay, let's look at it without the engine first. Yeah, I was curious about this opening. I couldn't really remember if I'm able to castle here or not. Oh, because my worry was castling take. I was kind of worried about this bishop getting caught. I was kind of worried about something like, I don't know. Yeah, I was worried about this. And I think I'll lose my bishop here. So, oh wait, maybe not. His knight is hanging. I don't know. Maybe it's okay. I wasn't quite sure, so I decided to err on the side of caution and play d3. And I totally don't know about this sack. I definitely took a little bit of liberty since my opponent was very low rated. And actually, I've had good success in doing this type of thing, but I usually only do it against lower rated opponents. I don't know if it's sound or not. It's probably not sound. Yeah, and here I thought for a very long time. I thought for like 6 minutes, literally like 6 minutes here. Rook g1. I was concerned about this, but I thought that still might be okay for white. I thought once like if he takes, I think this is really bad for black. It's just over from here on out. Okay, let's look at it with the engine now. So yeah, I guess you can castle here. This is a closed variation? No, the Morphy defense. Carroll variation. So d4 is actually Stockfish's preferred move. Actually, I guess d3 transposes into something. But yeah, castling is the main line. So if takes... Wow, Stockfish is... Well, it's only depth 26. Stockfish loves rook e1 here. Even though the main line is d4. It's a huge, huge evaluation shift between those two moves. I'm going to let Stockfish run here. I'm going to take a quick peek at my opponent's rating now. Kind of odd. Okay, well, while Stockfish ponders that, let's get a new game going. Yeah, I've noticed it takes a really long time to get a classical game now. Okay, we have a 1723 opponent. Is it like a London system? I think just knight f6 and bishop e7. Not my favorite place for a bishop, but I think... let me think 1 second though. What about bishop e6? Get it in a slightly better location. Bishop d6, queen e2 check, bishop, then bishop e6. Should be fine. Let's try that instead. Oh, maybe I don't like it so much because of this pin. Yeah, maybe bishop e7 is better. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not liking this pin now. That's going to be annoying. Yeah, it's annoying for sure. After knight e2, I'm not quite sure what my idea will be. This is so annoying. Whoa, strange. Okay, interesting. I might just shoo away this bishop though. So how can I take advantage of this odd king move? Well, he's not going to be... This rook isn't coming out anytime soon. How can I reinforce this square? I guess I could almost go like queen e7. Doesn't quite work. Could almost sack something here and then do a check. Moving my bishop onto h6 could be an idea. This square is currently weak though. I better do something about that. Do I have to really defend this though? I guess so. I guess I do have to defend this. Okay. And then maybe shoo away this bishop. h6. So I like that this rook is not coming out for a long time. I think I'm just going to go... Well, yeah, I think I'm just going to go h6. If he goes back, I don't know. I still might push. g5. And then I take, he's got double pawns here now too. Do I care about that? Would I like to do that? Queen b6 is an idea, but he can always take here at any time. I could go here and help relieve the pin. I'm still considering g5. I don't think a sack is really too good for white here. I think I can defend this pretty decently. He gives up a minor piece like that, and this rook is out of the game. I think I am going to chase him out here. And I think I probably will take, not sure, I may play knight h5 to reboot here. So he does go for it. I think this benefits me long term. So what if I challenge his knight immediately, offer him to trade with knight h7? If he secures it, I just take, and I think I can defend this. If he takes here, again, I'm okay with trading down. So knight h7, sorry, knight h7. If I mean, I'm not really concerned about a perpetual. Am I? Knight h7, take, check. Here, check. No, you can't go there. Yeah, there's not going to be a perpetual. So knight h7, h5. Take. Yeah, I'm going to go knight h7. Hello, Case Money, Gurin, Bazoon. Halfway into the game, move 14. My opponent says same to you, meaning good luck. So I'm really not. I wasn't concerned about white doing this low sacrifice, even though I did this in the previous game, because of his king move. This rook isn't really that scary, and like his pieces aren't very scary. Like they're so undeveloped. All he has is a queen. So I'm not really too scared here. So now what? Do we want like an f5? Gotta be a little bit careful with this pawn, because I guess he could take here and then he grabs this other pawn. So we gotta be a little bit careful about this here. Maybe bishop b6. Encouraging something like this. Do we want to encourage that behavior? Not sure. Seems like a crucial move here. We could encourage a trade with d4. I think he would have to trade here. It might force a trade. I'm not up that much material, so I shouldn't be so keen on trading left and right. But d4, I mean, I guess he could block, but then I think that can't be good for his bishop. And that relieves this pawn. Well, it's already relieved already, but I mean, that has to be better for black, I think. Yeah, d4. And if he takes, I think we're getting a more active role here. Our bishop isn't really doing much here anyway. I think I will do this. Not sure how I would recapture with the pawn or the rook. If I take with the pawn, his f pawn is a lot weaker, and I can also connect these pawns together again. I think I may take with the pawn, even though my king is getting a little nervous. But I think I'm going to take with the pawn. It does open up the f file, and taking with the rook, not like the worst move, but rooks won't be connected. I mean, I could make a battery with the queen after, but it's not that effective. But yeah, I would definitely take with the pawn if he takes. Actually, something I should have considered is if he does play c4, suddenly my light squared bishop is kind of dominated in a sense. Hello, power of chicken, Guerin. Yeah, so he does go c4. So my bishop is a little dominated here. I can always go on this diagonal, probably do something like that. Might develop my knight here, knight e5. Not really threatening anything immediately though. Should probably get in my other rook, make Mr. Sabon lower his cholesterol. Yeah, bishop on this diagonal would be pretty good. Could also blockade a piece here. And if he pushes, I can take here. So maybe queen g5. Queen g5, if f6, we don't really care. Would we rather queen h5, another type of blockade? Yeah, my light squared bishop is not doing so well here. So white is probably going to like try to develop his knight. Would probably be a likely next move for white. Can't really stop that unless I played like bishop f4, which doesn't really stop it either. But wondering about, yeah. So I mean, bishop f4 is interesting. Also, f5 is interesting too. f5, like I don't think he would take it because I think that just helps me out too much. So, and I wouldn't want to take it on my next move, so I'm gonna have to play f5, f4. But then I'm just blocking my bishops a lot. It doesn't seem that effective of two moves. I mean, it has stuff it can do, but it seems a little slow and doesn't seem like the greatest move. I don't know. Queen to one of these moves still seems like a decent move. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing about, when he gets his knight up. I might have to play bishop f5 and trade things. Actually, there is another move. There is knight e5. If he takes here, I can take this pawn. Knight e5. So just to prevent knight d2. I don't really see a. Actually, there is another move too. There is bishop b6, which would prevent knight d2. Kind of. It might not, because you could still go here, take. Or maybe not. It's hard to say. Because he goes here. Yeah, he'll lose a pawn. It's not so clear though. Yeah, bishop b6. But what I don't like about that is it encourages behavior like b4 or even b3. And I don't really like that. Then my queen's no good. So yeah, there's a bunch of moves here. A bunch of moves I'm looking at. I just don't see the follow-up here. Maybe a type of combination like knight e5 and then like a queen h5 with the threat of taking here. I don't want to go queen h5 first because of knight d2. I don't want to allow knight d2. So I think I'll go, knight e5 here. Okay. Spent a lot of time on that move. There's so many move possibilities here. I don't know. It just, to me, knight d2 seems like it's the most natural move for white here. So I tried to put a stop to that. I like that white's pieces are so undeveloped. All of my pieces are developed except for my rook on a8. And that can be developed in one move. Black looks really strong here. I've been enjoying a series of chess videos on YouTube that I haven't seen in about 15 years or longer, 15 to 20 years. And they actually exist from pre-YouTube. And I forgot how good they are. They're just as good as John Bartholomew's best stuff and arguably better. I would actually argue they're slightly better than John Bartholomew's stuff. That's saying a lot because I love John Bartholomew. So I've been watching that before bed. Knocks me out within 10 minutes, completely asleep. Really good stuff though. Okay, back to focusing on the game. I had really good focus so far this session. First two games, really, really good focus. So let's try to get back into the zone here. So my whole point of knight e5 is to prevent knight d2. I want to keep white from developing. So follow-ups, I was considering something like queen h5 so that I can take this pawn. It also just helps open up my other rook. So queen h5, and it helps blockade these pawns. But it does, it's a multi-purpose move. It's threatening here and threatening mate then. And then I may want to reposition this. Like reposition this bishop on this square. I'm not sure who said it, if a particular chess player said it, but I think often you should try to improve your worst piece. I think right now my rook is technically my worst piece, but I don't know. This bishop is pretty bad too. So the thing about moving my rook now, I think won't be super effective if I play a move. I mean, I can move it somewhere, but it's not the most effective. I mean, I would probably like to move this rook to the E or the F file. I don't really quite want it on one of these 3 files. I mean, if I could move it somewhere here for free, I would, but I think I might want to play queen h5. And if he was able to defend this somehow, then I still might move the bishop. I might have to keep this rook in the corner for a little bit and put Mr. Sabon on cardiac arrest. I just think this bishop could be placed in a much better position than where it is right now. It's really just blockading my own rook. It's not doing anything useful at all, and I think it could be much more useful on this square. So my opponent is taking a long time to think. Case Money and Gurin ask what video series? From old Chess Master. None of you are old enough to know what that is, probably, except for maybe Mr. Sabon. But Josh Waitzkin's stuff, really good. They're dated. They're dated now because they're like from like the late 90s or so. But it's really good stuff. He gets a little too philosophical sometimes, but he tells a story. The whole game is a story. And he explains every single move, and it's so peaceful. So if you haven't watched his stuff, it's very good. I'm telling you, it's probably the best stuff out there. You can just search Josh Waitzkin Chess Master videos, but I would save that for like watching before bed or something. Because it's a lot of the videos are like an hour long, and you kind of have to watch the whole thing. It's because it's like a story from beginning to end. So I don't know if none of you have seen those before. I actually used to watch them on Chess Master, like Chess Master 6000, I think it was I had, or 5000. Really, really good stuff. Like I'm a cheapskate, and I don't like to pay for stuff. But if he like came out with a DVD or something, I don't know. Like if he came out with new material, let's say he published like 250 annotated games in like video format, I would totally buy it. It's so worth it. So that's well, I'm not sure. This guy hasn't moved for a long time. 87 game completion rate. So I don't know. Yeah, my opponent hasn't moved here. I better make sure I haven't disconnected. Hopefully I'm still here. I guess I could refresh. Yeah, I'm still here. So it's still my opponent's move. Thinking a long time on this move. But yeah, I'm watching that every night before bed. Fantastic stuff. Really the best. I'll be sad when I finish the series because it's I can't. It's so hard. The only other channel I like that does that is John Bartholomew. Like Jerry from Chess Network, he'll do it sometimes, but he hasn't put out a video like that in like 6 months. The Master Game, no, I haven't. Yeah, Jerry from Chess Network does some really good videos too, but as I say, he hasn't posted any in a very long time. He mostly just does the live annotation of the titled arenas, which are completely different. Ten viewers. Will Wolf, hello. Poor move, CZ rather. G4. Yeah, so I don't know if my opponent's going to let his time run or what. Did I get disconnected? I think like he's just thought for like 9 minutes on this move, I think. If he's going to let my time run out, well, obviously he's going to be blocked and reported. He's 1942 Bullet, 1850 Blitz, 19... Oh, wait, that's me. Oh, God, I'm terrible. I'm like, hey, those numbers look familiar. Okay, let's look at his account. Only plays classical. Yeah, only plays classical. 87 game completion rate. Terrible. I mean, maybe he'll come back. Maybe he's just thinking really long. But as I say, I think this has been like nine minutes. I don't think I think I found them. Oh, Ben's videos are only good for entertainment. I've learned like nothing, almost nothing from Ben Feingold's videos. That's just if you want like some entertainment. And I like that he says like a few stories about the chess world, but for instructional material, I think they're one of the worst out there. I mean, they are meant for kids, but even for kids, I think they're not. It's more. He teaches. I think he's better about teaching about like chess history, but I haven't learned. I've learned almost nothing from him, I think. I didn't see him on the cross table. Were there any elevator jokes? Yasser's, I've seen, I don't really like Yasser's videos from St. Louis Chess Club. First of all, I don't quite like the St. Louis Chess Club's format. Like the live audience and then like the overhead projector and, no, I don't really like it. Ben Feingold. I think Yasser Serwin, he talks too slow in those lectures. And he also had trouble with like the technology a little bit. I think it's just not as fluid as it could be. But Mr. Sabon, like have you seen Josh Waitzkin's stuff? Have you watched his videos? Like they're very good. Very, 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 very good. Yeah, so this guy wastes my time. Can't wait to block him and report him. Assuming he doesn't come back. Irina Crush. I'm not sure I want to see her stuff because of that one video where she raged. I think it was her. Mr. Sabon, give them a try. They're freaking amazing. This is terrible, man. League Chess really needs to penalize people that let their clocks run. This is really, really bad. If any of you, after the game, assuming this guy doesn't come back, want to report this guy as well, maybe we can get him penalized. It's ridiculous that you have to waste 15 minutes of your life. It's because they don't get penalized. They totally don't get penalized. I've never heard of anyone getting penalized for this type of stuff. Only for cheating. I doubt it. I doubt he's thinking. He has an 87 game completion rate. That by itself is already pretty bad. If you consider that you lose half your games, 50%. So, like 50% would be abandoning all of your losses. And he's 87%. So that's like close to half of his losses he rage quits. Yeah, League Chess is like so fantastic, but this is just one of those things they could work on. Because like it happens too much, and more importantly, there's no penalty. They don't get penalized at all. I'd almost rather just the guy cheat, so then like I lose, but then at least the game will be over and I can learn something from it. This one, I just waste my time, 15 minutes. Yeah, he's not resigning though. He's just letting his clock run. Or else it's possible I got disconnected again. And then I get a loss. Because I just don't want to play classical anymore. Because it's like 15 minutes. The guy already abandoned so many games. Why did they give him the full 15 minutes to? Just annoying. My time is more valuable than this. Thank you for the follow. I'm Hanta. Two, one. Happy New Year. Okay, so totally reporting this guy. I'm going to link the game here if anyone wants to go ahead and report him as well. Or you could be paired up against him. He could waste 15 minutes of your life. Okay, so how do I even do that? I go to his account, right? It's been a while. And then report. And this goes under troll or other. I'll go other. They really need a category for this, actually. Like a better category, like let his time, like... anyways, let his time run from about 14 minutes down once majorly losing. I was streaming at the time too. Okay, and then find the mate in one. Oh, yeah, and I linked the game. Send it. Block. Okay, don't have to play that guy anymore. Okay. Let's take a look at this game. Without the engine first. Oh shit, I was going to look at this game. So I got up to depth 36, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like rookie 1. Stockfish just left the rookie 1 here. So weird though, most players have played D4. I mean, how can you go wrong with theory? Then again, I mean, 8 people have played rookie 1 with really good results. Okay, so get to the game we just played. Was the engine off? Yeah, I always play knight c6 here, even though e6 is the main line. It just feels more natural for me. Though it does, I did transpose into it. I played d5. Yeah, so I'm not sure about the bishop d6 move. I don't know if this kind of wasted tempo, because later on, if white, pins me, then I may have to move the bishop back. But maybe after this, maybe instead of castling, maybe I should have played h6. That seems to make a lot more sense. Preventing that pin, because that pin gets so annoying. Yeah, maybe h6 here is better. I don't have to worry about queen e2 or anything, because I can just play like bishop e6. Yeah, so maybe h6 here is better. We'll see after when we run the engine. I don't think this was not good for white. King f1. Yeah, and I think I was fine. Everything was... I think I played this very well, actually. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure about d4 here, but I think I played this very well, actually, almost perfectly. I'm going to run the computer analysis on it now, and... Well, it looks like somebody already did that. Somebody already did that. It says I made one blunder, one mistake. So, interesting. Okay, let's take a look at the game from the beginning. I made one blunder, one mistake? I made a blunder? Really? So Stockfish is loving knight f6 here over d5. Wow, it's like a 80 center pawn difference. Or no, a 60 center pawn difference. Did you talk to Ben Case Money? Or was it just like a one flight elevator trip? Well, no, d5 is caught up. It's only 20 center pawn difference now. Oh, was it just you and him in the elevator? I thought there'd be like 7 people or something. So now what'll be funny is if we listen to like a lecture a couple weeks from now, and then he's like, that reminds me of a story. I was playing at Foxwoods earlier this year, and this guy in an elevator comes up to me, and he's like, hey, are you Ben Feingold? No, you might be in one of his stories now. Okay, anyways, yeah, Stockfish does prefer knight f6 here by a fair margin. Anyways, I played... What makes you wonder why he was there the day before, too? So, yeah, knight f6. Yeah, bishop d6 was best. So here I'm thinking, I was thinking, yeah, h6. It's up there. It's the third best move. Castling is still better though. But h6 is certainly playable. So yeah, just have to live with the pin. Well, in my tournament a couple weeks ago, the playing hall was like on the first floor, like in the lobby floor. So the first floor, and it always. I mean, it took a little while from my hotel room to the lobby. It's always a little bit of a wait, so it's kind of annoying. In all other hotels, there's a staircase, and I always take the stairs because it's always faster and it's free exercise. But I couldn't find a staircase there. There must have been somewhere for fire rules, but it must have been on some unmarked door. They probably don't want people going up and down the stairs. Normally, I always take the stairs. So. I normally never take elevators, unless I have to. They just seem so slow, and it seems like a waste of energy. I don't know. Why not get the free exercise? I don't know why people pay to go to the gym when they could just take the stairs. And no, I don't mean just take the stairs, but little things like that, or they drive around parking right near the entrance so they don't have to walk as far. Anyways, depth 24 here. Instead of casting, Stockfish is actually saying bishop f5. Not really my style, but that's probably why I'm bad. It's the best move. Casting is second best. H6 third best. It's a huge jump from bishop f5 to h6. So. Okay, anyways, moving on. Okay, so it's saying rook e8 is like not the best move here. It's saying h6 or bishop f5, like huge evaluation for h6. Minus 2.3. So why is that? He can't be forced to trade, right? I mean, if he goes here. Wow, minus 5 here? Minus 5? For either rook e8 or rook g8. Rook e8 or g5. So it's saying rook e8 check. Like 92. G5 here. What? I can't believe this evaluation. Knight g4. Wow. Yeah, it just takes here. Crazy. That's some craziness. Holy moly. That's crazy. That's really crazy. Yeah. How did this even happen here? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, I shifted it off. Oh geez, that's just so bad for white. Okay. Yeah, g5 was best, and this is just minus 6. Okay, so I guess this is where my blunder was. It's saying bishop f5 is minus 6. Take with the rook. Ugh, kind of weird. Oh wait, no. Wait. Bishop f5, and then the evaluation shifts so dramatically. Hey, thank you for the 2 bits. Can't remember the last time I've had a cheer, like 6 months. Yeah, it's minus 4. Stockfish is being a little weird in the evaluation. It said bishop f5 is minus 4. Okay, now it's catching up a bit. But I don't know. I guess just we have the active pieces, and white did sacrifice a piece here. I don't know. It seems overly optimistic for white, but okay. Anyways, I guess I'll try a third game, even though that game was very annoying because we had to wait 15 minutes for him to run his clock. So I'm going to get it. So we have a third game here, 1663 opponent, David 007 or 007. Looks like we might have another Roy Lopez on our hands. Maybe it could be a Petrov. Well, it could be anything really. Philidor. Haven't played against Philidor in a while. What else could it be? Elephant Gambit. So it is a Philidor. Okay. Whoops, I forgot to say good luck. So I'll say it now. Queen E7. Is that a move? I think it might be a move. I'm going to minimize chat here. Maybe knight c3. Keep it simple. Just not sure if I want to take first. I'm thinking knight c3. I don't mind having the two knights here. Could also set up for a queenside castle. We're going to go knight c3. Yeah. I think I want a queenside castle here. A6, B5 coming up. And then fianchettoing there. So maybe take now. So take, and then knight d5. But then he can just go queen d7. Or just queen e8 or anything really. Or I could even just go queen d5 right now. Queen d5, he moves like queen d5, queen d7, then take the pawn. Yeah, that'd be interesting, right? So queen d5, he has to go one of these moves. So let's just say he goes queen e7. Then I take, and I think I'm good to go there. I think that's just a free. We have to be a bit concerned about getting a king out of position. If we go knight d5, queen e8, take, or even there could be the problem of this, and then so take, and then he could play c6. Sorry, yeah, c6. I don't know. I'm gonna play it. I think this is still good. Yeah, I think I'm, and then take. Okay, so my idea was just to take again. So this is what I was saying before. My king will get out of position if I take now because of c6. Well, I guess I could just go back to c3 and that's taken care of. So maybe that's okay. Just take and then knight c3. I mean, if he gets fancy, I can play like f4, or I can even play bishop f4. I think it's a free pawn. I don't think there's much I have to worry about. I'm going to take it. So again, if c6, I just go knight f3, knight c3 rather. I do have this check now. He has to go here. And then I take, yeah, so check. I don't know, this guy's making it too easy. I mean, he has to go here. There's no other legal move. So I guess I can pre-move. Just double checking I'm not missing anything. Yeah, I mean, I'll pre-move here. And then is this mate? Not quite. I think I should take the rook because I don't think this leads to anything good. Check. I think we should just take the rook. Well, check again. Just making sure I don't see anything. So check, check. I should probably just take the rook here. Yeah, I'm just going to take it. Hello, LJL chess. Bishop e6. So, I could play c4 or bishop c4. I could also, well, that's probably my best choice. I'm thinking bishop c4 because then I could castle here. Would like to get some king safety soon. c4 though, I run into the dangers of c6. But then again, I do have this check, but if he takes here, I don't know. Bishop c4, c6, knight takes. If queen takes, then queen takes, knight takes, bishop takes, and I'm up a pawn there. I think that works. I think my tactics are correct. What about bishop c4, b5? I just go back calmly. No problem. Yeah, so yeah, bishop c4, c6, knight takes check. What if he takes with the knight though instead? Ooh, yeah, let's take a look at that line. Bishop c4, c6, knight takes, knight takes. Then I can do bishop takes. Do I really care about that though? It might be better than c4 because c4, c6, well, I don't know. I think I like bishop c4. Bishop c4, c6, knight takes. Knight takes check. Knight takes checks, knight takes, bishop takes. Bishop takes, knight takes pawn. That is annoying. So maybe I don't like it because of that. Bishop c4, c6, knight takes, knight takes. Yeah, bishop takes, knight takes. Yeah, so I'm not going to do that because I lose a pawn there. Hang on though, I have this idea too. So let's take a look at this again. Bishop c4, c6, knight takes, knight takes. Knight takes, knight takes, bishop takes, knight takes, bishop h6. Bishop h6, king e7. Not sure what I would do that after king e7. So yeah, maybe just c4 here then. After all that. c4, c6, knight c3. c4, there's c6. I have to worry about this check coming in. I've got bishop b2, bishop d2 rather. So c4, c6, knight c3. Yeah, I'll try that. Whoops, c4. Okay. Yeah, c6. So I'm just stick with my plan. Maybe I go a different plan though. Knight f4. Threatening these two squares. Knight f4. What could... Oh, knight f4, there's a check here. Bishop e2. Bishop e2 goes here. I don't think he'll do that. Knight f4. Knight f4, bishop f7. Knight f4, bishop f7. Yeah, I should probably just go to c3. I mean, if he pins it, I just got bishop e2. I think I'll go knight c3. Stick to the plan. Okay. My focus has been pretty good today overall, so far. Okay, knight d7. Blocks his queen. So I'd like to get a rook on d1. He is defending the f6 square twice now. I should definitely get some king safety going. What is his idea here, though? Does he want to get to this square? Put some pressure there. So I should probably avoid doing queenside castling. Thinking I might fianchetto here in castle. Although he is on this diagonal. He could cause some damage there. Oh, queenside castling is so convenient, though. I have to be careful about my queen. He could play something like this, and well, no, I guess my queen's okay there. Okay, well, how do I want to do this? Do I want to fianchetto my light squared bishop, or just play bishop e2? I think I might just simply play bishop e2 and castle kingside. Yeah, actually, I don't want to fianchetto it because I need to control this pawn. So I think maybe just bishop e2. Boy, he can really get in here though. My queen is really... Ooh, that's scary. I mean, I can take, but it's kind of scary that I can almost get trapped there. But I think I'll just go bishop e2. Okay. Bishop e2 it is. I'm up 4 points, but I have to be careful here. My opponent has the same amount of time as he started with because of the increment, but I think he's playing a bit too quick. I still have plenty of time. So my goals right now are to castle and then trade down. Queen e7 looks like he's really trying to trap me. Because knight here would trap my queen. Knight here, castling, and then bishop here would trap my queen. So I should probably just escape while I can. I think I'm just going to escape. Because, yeah, this, and then castles and moves this, and then here, as I say, will trap my queen. So, I guess we only have one square to go to. I guess we do it. He pushes, we just simply calmly step back. We don't want to keep our queen here. He did a good job of cornering it. Okay. We shall go queen h4, our only move. Yeah, so this is what he did. I've got this check move now, so preventing him from castling. I think I will do this without much hesitation. Let's ruin black's chances of castling now. And then we'll just go move our queen out. We also have his king on an semi-open file. I'm not too worried about casting kingside because black doesn't have an h-pawn to really help with the attack. Yeah, and I want to get these rooks into play as soon as possible because I am down a minor piece. Oh shit, I forgot about that pawn. Totally forgot about that pawn. I needed that. So if I can get a rook here and then do something like that, that would be good. So I definitely need to castle, so I'm thinking bishop d2 or bishop e3. I'm thinking bishop e3 because I want to castle right away. So if he goes like this, makes this really good knight move, I think I just want to castle immediately. And I can also go to this square after. So I think I'm going to go here. Okay. I could pin him again. Actually, I could take here and then skewer. So take, skewer. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Oh wait, he can block with the bishop. It doesn't work. He is here. And I can't urge out the bishop right away because he can just go here immediately. Too bad, that almost works. I could put more pressure on it. I could go here first. And if he goes here, then I do this. It's not the same though. But it would trade a piece. I can also grab this pawn after as well, if I sack the exchange. I could also go rook here. No, wait, he can take immediately. Yeah. I could attack the rook and then double up. I mean, attack his bishop and then double up. So if I attack it and he goes somewhere like this, and then I double up. But if I go, what if I go here and he goes here and then double up? It's not so good. I'm thinking I might go queen h3. Queen h3, queen e6 here, push. Yeah, I think I can do it. I think I can play queen h3. Getting low on the clock here. But I think white is doing quite well here. We have all the initiative. I did drop this pawn, but it was a small... how can I say it? Concession. It was a small concession because white's on the attack here. I mean, I've got this check now, so that's game over. Yeah, he moved too fast the whole game. He's got his original time left. I don't know why you're going to play a classical game and then play like it's a blitz game or a bullet game. Not that this was going to, that this is why black lost. I mean, black is already down 3 pawns here, so. Probably just take here, threatening a mate. Probably what I want to do. No reason to rush. So what would suck now is if this guy also lets his time run. It's another 15 minutes we have to wait. It's kind of what happened in the last game. It would be funny if it did happen again. If it did happen again, I think I would actually like send an email to Omnicar. Or yeah, I think I would, or open up a forum thread or something, because that's just out of hand. If it happens twice in a row like that, it's half an hour I have to wait in 2 games. Okay, so he resigns. So I'll give him a good game because he didn't let his time run. He asked for a rematch, but I want to analyze the game. So let's take a look at that. First, we'll take a look at his count. So what, 1600 blitz, 1650 classical. Okay, so that opening was pretty. He offers a rematch again. I don't know why no means no. People don't understand that. Let's take a look at it without the engine first. Yeah, I mean, queen e7. First of all, I'm not sure if knight c3 is best here, but I think it's certainly fine. And the knight d5, it seems like a really good move. But it also seems surprising that it's the best move. What I mean by that is, it seems like a move you would play in bullet or a low-rated player might play. It doesn't seem like it's necessarily the best move. Although here, I think it actually is the best move because I think I just win a pawn this way, just for this simple fact. And then yeah, this was the worst move you could have made. F6. This is all forced. I'm not sure about c4. I thought for a very long time on this move. Very long time. So let's take a look with the engine here. And run a computer analysis on it. Okay, so this queen e7 move. It's actually a move in the engine. It's the 4th best move here. Insane. This is a move. See, I thought it might be a move. Because I think I've seen this before. Grandmasters have played this. So D5 is the engine's preferred move. Over the board, people prefer knight C3. So I think Stockfish might be thinking, wow, it says I made 2 blunders this game. I could see 2 mistakes, but 2 blunders? I made 2 blunders? Those will be interesting to see. So I'm going to let this run a little bit past depth 24 because I kind of want to see what Stockfish thinks a bit past 24 depth. But yeah, knight c3 is the preferred move in the database. There's also bishop c4 has been played and d takes. Oh, I'm getting tired. So for dinner, I made a salad and then I picked up 2 pizzas from Domino's. I customized both pizzas and both of them were like, they tasted 10 times better than the last time I ordered Domino's. And I think that's for 2 reasons. One, I think it depends on who makes your pizza. I think some people are pretty shitty at making the pizzas. Just like Subway. Sometimes you can get a good one, sometimes you get a bad one. And so I think that was part of it. I think the person, I think it was a Middle Eastern, or it might be Indian girl that did it from the name. I forget the name, but Surandeep or something like that. And it was very good. Both pizzas were delicious. And then secondly, it's the way I customize them. I'm learning how to customize the pizzas a little bit better. So I did extra cheese on both of them. And then I also added another cheese on one of them. And then I had on one of them, I had like onions, mushroom, I think, and chicken. Anyways, they were both very good. For Domino's is like the worst pizza chain, and they were both delicious. So yeah, that's my pizza story. So it's still depth 25. I'm still contemplating the other tournament in May. Only 25% chance that I'll go. It's just purely a money thing. I don't know if I want to waste more money on that. Chess is so expensive to be traveling to tournaments. Okay, so depth 25, Stockfish is now preferring knight c3. So knight c3 was probably best, but I'm going to let it run longer. Yeah, especially when you don't make any money like me. They're extra expensive. No, I very likely will not go. It's 1 day less. It's only a 3-day tournament, but it is on the mainland, so it'll actually still be expensive. If I go, I would actually do Airbnb this time. I can do Airbnb for about $75 Canadian. So that would help save me money. But I would still have to get a taxi. I guess I could take a bus, but I could take a bus, but I don't really know what I'm doing taking the bus in a big city. It's also 2 rounds per day, including the first day and last day, which is pretty aggressive because it's a lot of traveling I have to do. My last one was about an hour, 45-minute drive. This one would be worse. This one would be first I have to get to the ferry, so I have to get someone to drive me to the ferry. That's not too far away, maybe like 20 minutes away. But I have to get someone to drive me to the ferry, and then I have to wait for the ferry. Then I have to take the ferry, which is 2 hours, 2-hour ferry ride, and then I have to take the bus or a taxi from the ferry to the Airbnb or the venue, which is, I don't know, half an hour half an hour taxi. If it was bus, it'll be even longer. But let's say it's a taxi. I'm thinking it's about a 30 or 40 minute ride. So probably about like at least 3.5 hour traveling time. Okay, Stockfish depth 27, liking A3, which is so random. Bishop E3, Bishop C4. Really weird. It's liking Bishop C4. That's so strange. I still like Knight C3. I'm gonna let it run longer. Also, this tournament doesn't have any trophies. The trophies in the last one were so tiny. They're like literally about this big. But I would still like to win an adult trophy. And this one has no trophies. It's got the prize fund is about the same as the one I was just in, maybe even marginally higher. And in this tournament, I should be a higher favorite to do well than the previous one, because I would fit in the under 1600 category as opposed to being in the under 1700 last time. So I would slide right into that section. They're rare here too. It's just, it's the ones on the mainland, they don't have a trophy. The ones in Victoria, they have little trophies. I still think that they should. I mean, I know trophies are kind of weird. Like when you're a kid, trophies are weird because they don't take all that much effort to win. Yeah. But I actually think chess tournaments should invest more in trophies, because trophies are so cheap. Trophies are like $20 for a pretty decent trophy. Like a cheap trophy is like $10. And then if you want like, a decent trophy is like $20. And when you're giving away, $150 for like first place like section prize, I think like I would personally I'd rather them take $20 out and get a trophy. Like I'd rather have $20 less in the prize money and have a trophy. I think it's nicer. That's just my opinion. Because the prize money is so small anyway. That's the thing. The prize money is so small anyway. The trophy is more meaningful, don't you think? Like if you win an under 2,000 section, would you rather have like $300, or would you rather have $280 and a trophy? A trophy that says that you won first place in an under 2,000 at that tournament. I'd rather have the trophy. Yeah. You still get money. You just get $20 less. You get $20 less in the trophy. So, okay. Anyways, Knight C3 has tied up here. So in the future, I will continue with Knight C3. I refuse to dab, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm too old. A6. Yeah, so Knight D5 is the best move here. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, D takes and Knight takes. I'm still wondering where it says I blundered twice. Oh, here. So C4 is a blunder. So it actually does prefer Bishop C4. So I abandoned this. I abandoned it because I thought I'd lose a pawn. So what I looked at was What was it? I was looking at c6. It's saying that I could go knight b6. So I thought here I would be taking here. Although it's saying I could actually go check here. So I guess I kind of miscalculated here. I was thinking I had to take here, but I could have went one of these two moves, which I guess is better. Knight c7 check. So he takes, and then I take. Okay, I overlooked that. I for some reason I assumed that I had to take on c6. But even here it's saying, I mean on f6. Even here I thought this. Oh, when I calculated this, I forgot that I could recapture here. Oh no, I didn't. And then because I thought here I'm down a pawn in that exchange. It says this is good after queen g8. Okay, just go here. Oh, well, I get the... Oh, no, he'll lose the knight there, hey? Oh, wow, interesting. So queen f6. Bishop e3. This I don't really like this. This is computerish. This is a lot to calculate. Yeah, it wasn't so clear. I wouldn't call this a blunder. This when I played c4, maybe a mistake. I wouldn't really call it a blunder, but it is a 400 center pawn difference. So I don't really blame myself for c4 here, or 300 center pawn difference now. And so where was the other blunder? Here. Queen h3 was the blunder. It says knight takes d7. I looked at this and I thought it didn't work after. I thought white can go here. Rook d1. I didn't see rook d1. But I did sack the exchange. Do I get this back? So he goes here. I don't know. It's not so clear. It's not so clear. I mean, yeah, white is doing good, but it's not that clear, I think. Is really queen h3 that bad? I don't know. It seems simpler to me. But yeah, it really likes just rook takes, because this is not clear. I didn't see rook d1. I should have at least seen. I should have seen rook d1, but like queen f7, it's not so clear on this because we did sack the rook for his knight. Yeah, it's just recommending this. So we get a pawn back. So we're down a pawn in that exchange. And of course we have a great attack and so on, but not super clear. Yeah, lamb sauce, I have been doing that. Did I do it with this game? I can't remember if I did. I think I did it with this game even. Yeah, I've been doing that. Okay, so I played three games in a row, 3 classical games in a row. I think I might switch to tactics now. So just got 25 points there because most of my opponents, I think they were all underrated or lower rated than me. So I only got 25 points there, but I'll take it. Any slow gain. it's still a gain. Yeah. Really fell down on classical though. Really been struggling. Fortunately, my focus was pretty good today, so yeah. Okay, I'm going to go grab some more juice because I'm thirsty from all of that pizza, super salty pizza I ate. And then I'll be back and I'm going to do some tactics training. Lipper, what are you doing? Lipper. Hi. Hi. Okay, you have to wait for me. Okay, go out. Go out. Lipper. Go out. Lipper. Exit. Go out. Lipperman. Go outside. Go out. Lipper. Lipper, you go out. Go out. Lipper, go. Go out. Go out. Oh man. Ah! Zipper, what are you doing? You wait for me. He wants to go to bed. He's gonna break in again. He's gonna break in. He's gonna break in. He wants me to go to bed. See? Zipper. You sleepy? You sleepy guy? Huh? You sleepy? Okay, you exit. Exit. Okay, you go. Oh man. He does this every time when he wants to go to bed. So distracted now. Don't do it. Okay, good. Yeah, he's gonna wait for me now. Okay, so tactics. Time for some tactics. It's been a while since I've done them. Very long time. 2 weeks. Okay, I have to. Okay, so I'm going to minimize the chat so that you guys can play along. So rook 1 a7 is what white played. Black to move. Ooh, I think we just win a bishop with check here. Is there a threat from white? I don't think so. So there might be. So takes here. Yeah, okay, so maybe it's not so clear. So if we do this, blah, 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 and take, then rook takes. Just queen takes. I mean, I think we're just fine. So what, is there a threat or is it that simple? Take. I think it's that simple. I mean, I don't really see a threat here. It goes here. Maybe there. We just take. Yeah, I'm just going to do it. Okay, well, I don't know. It was super simple. Okay. Only got 4 points for that. Next one. Rook g7. Well, we only have... Well, we have 2 moves. So if we want to avoid the pin... Actually, we have 3 moves. We could actually take here. That may be the best move here. Take... Check. And we can go here. So if take, we're up a minor piece. I think if we just take here, it's to, most people would just go here right away, I think. Because it's equal material right now. If we go to the corner, white can just escape. Yeah, I'm just going to take it. Well, our rook is under attack, so we're limited in what we can do. It looks like we have maybe these two moves. It's not so clear again, because possibly we go knight here. This is interesting, because Black's bishop is actually under attack here. This would force, sorry, I mean white. This would force white to take our queen, I believe. I mean, he could take here, and then we are up a knight in this case. But we're up a fall rook now, so maybe it's better to keep that. Yeah, because... Yeah, because the problem if we move the queen here, we're going to get checked into oblivion and then mated. Well, maybe not mated. Hang on. Just wonder if we do want to give this up. So check. Oh, but his bishop can go... Well, no, hang on. Yeah, could we go to the corner? Would this be better for us? Then he takes another pawn. And he has a discovery. It's kind of annoying. But we keep our rook, though, in this case. So I'm actually not sure. That might even be better. I'm thinking it's not, though, because how would you choose which square to move to? I mean, it probably is just knight f7. And just being up a knight in the endgame. It is simpler, but you are giving up the exchange. Could be bad for another reason too, though. Like check. Take. Check. Corner. Oh right, yeah, and then check here would be bad. Then it would be mate. So yeah, it's gotta be knight here. Yeah. Okay, just wanted to be sure of that. I got it right, but... Hello, Darth Tater. Tournament, I lost my final round. So, it could have gone a little bit better. Okay, next one. Knight takes f5. White to move. So obviously if this knight wasn't here, we could have a nice check and a fork. So do we just simply attack the knight? Like rook f2. If he moves the knight anywhere, we can get this fork. So Black would be forced to play g6 as far as I'm aware. It seems like it's forced. And then I still take it. Yeah. So this is interesting. I think I just still take it. And I mean, I don't really care if he takes here. Oh, fuck, it's wrong, really? It's really wrong? maybe because this doesn't really affect anything, I can just go up one. Oh, really? I got a little impatient on that one. I should have taken a little bit more time on that one. That was laziness, because I really thought here I thought the computer was going to play G6, and then I was going to take. This was lazy. Whoops. B3. But here I still think like white is still fine. That's why I played it. I thought white's still winning. But yeah, I got a little bit lazy. I realized that as soon as I played it that C3, because this doesn't affect this winning position. C3 doesn't affect anything, and so I should have just played C3. So I'm kind of angry at myself on that one, because that was just rushed. I totally know what I was doing. Okay, so knight b5, black to move. Black is moving up, so this is passed pawn. Still trying to get my bearings correct. So we've got a check here, which is interesting. Okay, so what's wrong with C2? C2. Oh, our queen's under attack. That's what's wrong. Okay. Well, what if we can get this going with like a check and then queen b7, queen b2 check. Not so sure about that because of push. Oh, I'm starting to get a stomachache from all that pizza I ate, all the grease. It's a tricky one. These puzzles like these, I get confused in these type of positions. Well, we have to move our queen. So maybe queen b4. Queen b4, a7. Queen b4, a7, c2. Queen b4, a7, c2, rook c1. queen b7, a7. Yeah, so if rook c1, then queen b1. I don't know. That's what I see, so it's what I'm going to play. Okay, so he actually takes knight takes c3. So is there a reason why I wouldn't take? Yeah, cool. Okay. See ya, LJL Chess. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, just had to be careful about that one, but I got it right. I didn't really like that puzzle, though. Okay, rook a d1. It is black to move. So do I take here first? So take. Take. There's something about this move order though. Take, and then take here. That doesn't seem like enough. I think this is pinned. I mean, because I can take. Oh, maybe not, because you can always take this way. Oh, this is it's an interesting position. Oh, move order orama. So like take here. Take. It doesn't seem to work. I get confused in these types of simple tactics. I keep looking at this because it's the most forcing line that I see. So he'll take back with the rook. And then suddenly he only has 3 pieces on this. And I have 3 pieces. So it's equal. You know. But I've sacked the exchange already. Actually, it's not equal though, because a queen doesn't count. Because a queen is second in line. Meaning that I sacked the exchange here. Well, I mean, I could even just trade again, and then this is only, I've got 3 pieces on here. He's only has 2. But I've sacked the exchange here. I get a pawn back, but it's not enough. I mean, it's not enough. So what if here and then, I mean, yeah, it's not enough. There's got to be something else here. I've already played around with changing the move order. What if I took with the bishop first? No, that's the worst way. I mean, because you got to take out the knight, because it's... I'm not going to figure this one out. It's probably so basic, but I'm just bad at these. Knight takes. I mean, he can just do anything here. He can even just take here. Take if he wanted. Well, maybe not. Oh, it's so hard. I'm so bad. I'm just so bad at these. My calculation is I'm too old for these. These types of positions are my worst. My worst enemy. I don't see how it could be something else other than, you know, one of these moves taking the pawn or the knight. I don't see it. What about Queen d7, putting more pressure on this square? That's interesting. That is interesting. I mean, if he goes here, I just take it. Because I've got three pieces on here. And if he moves the knight, I mean, I just take. Oh, that is interesting. Queen d7, abandoning this idea because it's confusing. So I was looking for something else. Queen d7. If he brings in his knight, it could be a problem. Takes. Check. Takes. Yeah, that may not work because of this knight move. Queen d7, knight f5. Take, check, take. Wow, yeah, that refutes my move. Too bad. Knight f5. That knight, damn, knight f5. Yeah, I think knight f5 I can't deal with. That's too bad. I almost had something there. Oh, I'm so blind. I can just take it with the pawn. I'm getting tired now. So maybe queen d7 is back on the table. Knight f5 I can just take. Okay, so queen d7. How did he defend this pawn? I've got three pieces on it. So his other choice would be to go knight f1. But knight f1, then I can grab this pawn, I feel. You know, if he takes, I can take here, or I could take here. It's just winning a pawn though, right, isn't it? Queen d7, knight f1. Seems like just that's all I'm gonna play because I can't look at this. Oh, it's right, and it is knight f1. So I'm thinking it's just a pawn though. Is there something better? Well, taking with the knight is more forcing because we're threatening this knight and we're threatening taking this pawn. So I think taking with the knight would be better. We take with the knight. So take. take. Oh, this is a hard puzzle though. I mean, my gut is to take it with knight because we're threatening more this way. You know, we're threatening this. We're threatening taking here. Yeah. Okay. Still another tough decision. Do we want to take the knight or do we want to take the rook? Oh, this is a tough one again. Okay, so if we take the knight and he recaptures, well, actually, first of all, I should mention that we're currently down a minor piece. We're up a pawn. No, we're not even up a pawn. It's actually equal here. Yeah, so I mean, we have to win our booty now. So we're actually down a minor piece. So if we take, he can alleviate this. If we take with the bishop first, he can alleviate this by taking here. We would have to recapture right away, and then he recaptures, and it's then we're down a minor piece. So if we take here first, then we win the exchange because he can't recapture. So we have to take here first. And just take again. Okay. Got 14 points for that because that was rated 2140 or 2120. That was a hard one. I mean, each move by itself wasn't insanely hard, but there was a bunch of tricky ones in a row. So it's overall, I think it's a hard puzzle. Thank you. Hello, Eat Chips. Hello, I Need an Answer. Yeah, that was a hard one. Let's take a look at it again. So the hardest one was the first move. I really spent so much time here. Yeah, everything else is just equal. Well, not even. Well, yeah, like equal if you're lucky. I was really looking. I was trying to look for something, but nothing really stood out to me. Everything, I couldn't really come up with a clear advantage. I finally saw Queen D7, and I only saw it because I kind of gave up on calculating this. It was just so confusing. So I was looking for something else. I really didn't think there'd be something else, but simply Queen D7. It's a hard move to find. Like, it just doesn't look like that's the right move. But then once you see it, and then I had to refute this, even though it's so simple to refute. But I didn't see that my pawn was defending. This move was also hard, but once, yeah, this was actually a really hard move. I had to see that. I went with the knight because I figured the knight is more threatening here. Threatening to take here and threatening to take here. The bishop actually is not threatening to take anything. And then this was a fairly simple move though. Once I realized that if we took here, it's just we're already down a minor piece, so this we're losing. So we have to take this way, and then okay. Minimizing it. I'm going to do another puzzle here. Minimizing chat, that is. Well, straight out of the opening, e4, b6. Okay, so black plays bishop c6 here. It's white's move. So there's a pawn hanging for black on b7. But I'm not sure if we want to take that. Black can play queen f6. So first of all, material-wise, we're down a pawn. Yeah, we're down a pawn. We could get it back by playing queen takes b7. Is there something better? Maybe he can play queen queen f6, because then we have bishop g5. No, that doesn't work. What am I talking about? There's no pin. Okay. I mean, taking the pawn is the instinctual move, but after queen f6, I mean, yeah, then what? It's got to be something better. So, I mean, we could look at bishop g5. No. What am I missing? There's got to be something crazy here. Oh, man. What's it want from me? Wow, could it be something as crazy as bishop h6? Bishop h6. Bishop h6, queen f6. Queen f6. I think it's bishop h6, god damn it. And I found it. Bishop h6. If he goes queen here, I can just do bishop takes. Oh, fuck, it's wrong. Embarrassing. Okay, what's the answer? It's queen takes, eh? So it's as simple as it is. And then what? And then bishop h6. Oh, interesting. Okay, I want to first of all see the refutation to bishop h6. Yeah, oh, knight. I thought queen takes. I thought we're fine here. Ah, because the bishop. We can't do this because of bishop takes here. That's too bad. I thought I saw it. It would have been fine if not for this bishop. Because we win a pawn there. Oh, man. It would have been fine if not for this bishop. Too bad. That's a hard move to find. So take here. So we get a pawn, but I still don't quite understand. Oh, I see, because he can't recapture a queen. If he takes here, we take the rook. And what are we threatening? We're threatening to take the knight and then play bishop g7. Oh, that's weird. So yeah, so if black goes like here. Oh, I guess it's actually this. And then here. Oh, that's weird. It's not mate. Nah, queen f8 isn't mate. But that's weird. Oh, that's too bad. I saw the queen h6 move though. I should have calculated more fully. It just seemed like it was going to work. I didn't see this. Yeah. I mean, I did see this, but then I thought queen here and we're fine. But yeah, this is a problem. Oh, that sucks. Okay, I'll try another one. I'm getting tired now though. Okay, interesting. It says Sicilian Cavendish variation. I'm just curious what this is. I haven't heard of that one before. Oh, queen b6, that's why. Queen b6, interesting. Okay, so a3 is played by white. It's black to move. So if we got rid of this knight, we've got two pieces on this c3 square. That's what I'm looking at. So how about here? Just and then here. Looks good to me. Taking the knight doesn't work because he just plays bishop here. So open this up, attack this twice. His queen has to move. I'm just going to play it. Yeah. Okay, that was a very simple one. Okay. I would say almost makes up for the last one, but I lost 19 points on that previous one. That sucks. Okay, next one. Chat is minimized. Okay, endgame one. Now we're talking. So bishop takes e4 is played by black. It's white to move. I guess white is moving up the board. Oh, crazy. Okay, so is there a reason that we wouldn't just queen here? He would have to take because it is check. Oh, because he's going to queen too. Oh. So this won't work because after we recapture black queens, and queens was check too. So maybe we can take this. He takes, and then we push. So many options here. Okay, what about c7 first? c7 threatening to queen. If black takes, we simply queen. And if we play c7, if black plays rook c1 check, then we play king b6, check again, and then we can do this staircase down. Maybe. So c7, and if he queens, I mean, we just take, and then we queen again. Queen this way, rather. So I'm liking c7. So c7 check, and we go here, and we just do, so c1 check. If check again, we just do the staircase down. I feel that. Because if he goes here, I'm going to do c7. Yeah, and he does take. And so here I think I just queen. Yeah, okay. That's only rated 1700, so it wasn't... we didn't get too many points out of that. Whoops. So... yeah, c7. I was also considering taking here and then pushing c7, but this pawn is... he can do this check, and apparently, yeah, this is hard. This is hard to win as white. Queen against rook and bishop and pawn. That seems really hard to win. So, yeah. And then I was more curious if black maybe did the staircase. So I was thinking this check would have been more interesting. And if rook b1, yeah, it's just a staircase. Yeah. Oh wait, I did it wrong. No, I didn't. I didn't do it wrong. Yeah, because he can only do it so much. So, okay. Next one. Kind of an endgame one almost. So rook c1, black to move. The square would be fantastic for our knight. That's not an easy square to get to though. How many moves is that? It should only take 3 moves, but 1, 2, yeah, it does take 1, 2, 3. Not a lot of good pass there though. I don't think that's going to happen. There's this diagonal that's kind of open. There's a possible discovery here. Huh. Looks complex. This could be a problem for white. If we slide the queen over, it's threatening mate in 2. So maybe... Oh, thank you for the follow, V Gardino. But I'm liking this little switcheroo here. I think this is hard for white to defend. If he moves the king over, we just still slip in here and we're looking good. So what could white do? I mean, I don't know what white can do here. I guess he could try to give us a check, but he can't because our knight is defending it. I'm just going to do it. It just instinctually it seems right. Yeah, and I'm just going to take it. Okay, I'm actually happy with how quick I figured that one out, because I think that could be a position where you spend forever before you find it. And I actually found it fairly quickly. I got 8 points for it. That was rated 1955. So I'm pretty happy with the speed in which I got that one. The way I found it was, well, we're down a whole rook here, and I don't see any immediate tactics on anything. So I was looking for something like there has to be something really strong here because we're down a whole rook. We're down a whole rook and our queen is pinned. So, I figured, this is hard for white to defend. And our king is actually fairly safe here. So once you see this, the rest falls into place. Okay. Minimizing chat, doing the next one. Oh, lots of endgame ones here. Nice. Okay, so black plays rook e1. It's white to move. White is moving up the board. I'm thinking this might just be a classic active king, and then maybe bishop d5, because that's going to be mate. So I think, yeah, just king d6. King d6. Threatening. Well, does it threaten him? I mean, check. He goes here. Check here. Then we pick up the bishop. So, yeah, I guess we'll just pick it up anyways. I mean, well, check. What if he goes here? I mean, we just take it, right? So here, because I don't know what black would do if he goes here. Then, then there's this check here. I'm just looking, I mean, this is the obvious move. I'm just looking at other moves first. So check, bishop here. Maybe then we throw in a check this way, check, push. Here. Oh, I see. Just check here. We win the bishop if he does that. Right. So that doesn't work. I mean, I think white is okay. He does that. Black could take here. It's kind of scary, but here, bishop here, we just have check. Here. Could even throw in another check if we wanted. But then we take. Should be okay, I think. So if we go with the obvious move after king d6, rook d1 check, I think we just go bishop here. I'm just going to play it. It just seems like the right move. I don't know. Yeah, it's right. And then, so my plan is just to go bishop d5. Although, this is interesting too, because where is he going to go? What's his bishop? That is probably better, because I think we just win the bishop here. Oh fuck! Don't tell me it was my instinct. It is. It was my original instinct, and then I changed my mind. Damn it! Damn it! I moved here last second. What is the refutation here? Ah shit! Yeah, I missed this. I thought we win the bishop. I'm angry. It was this one, because I had it all figured out. This was what I was going to play, because this is mate. Yeah, I'm annoyed at that one. I got a little too excited with that one, and I moved a little bit too quickly there. Yeah, I've done that a few times today, so it's a little bit annoying. Okay, well, I'm going to try another one. Minimize chat and try another one here. So white plays bishop takes f4. It is black to move. So material-wise, it looks like we're about equal, 6 and 6. Yeah, so we're equal in material. It looks like black has a bit more of an attack going. So we have this pinned. We don't really want this check, right? It doesn't really seem to accomplish very much. Just like take. Change the move order. What else is going on in this position? Take. Interesting. I'm looking at maybe queen f6. If he moves the queen, we can just take here. So that doesn't work. And if he moves the bishop, let's just say he goes here, then I've got another piece on this. So I'm going to go queen f6. It's wrong. Okay, so what's the answer? So it takes, and then move order. I should have played around. Oh shit! I would have gotten so many points. This was rated 2309. I would have got like over 20 points if I got this one right. Like I would have got like 24 points or something. This was really high rated. Whoops. So I was definitely on the right track. I rushed once I saw a way through. I went here first, so I guess the refutation, it says bishop g3 is equal. I mean, we do get a pawn out of it. But I should have looked for something. I should have played around with the move order. I went too quick. Whoops. Well, hang on. So, here. So, yeah, so take here first. And then here. Yeah, it's still kind of a tricky one, though, because you got to figure out why this is better. But it's, yeah. Because here you get the fork of the king and the rook. And the way I did it, if you take here, yeah, it doesn't quite work out the same. So I should have played around with the move order there. Because that way it's cleaner anyways. Because he has to take here. Oh, yeah, this is so much easier. It's so much simpler. Then queen f6. Yeah, then you can do this. So, yeah. Okay, well, I think I'm actually going to call it a night, guys. It's a 3-hour stream. I'm pretty happy with how I did today. I played 3 classical games. My focus was pretty good during those games. I won all 3 games. And more importantly, my focus was fairly good. I was pretty on the money in those games. Didn't do too great on the tactics here. I kind of rushed a little bit. So I need to be a little bit more patient on the puzzles. But I'll be back tomorrow and going to try to get that classical rating, keep climbing. I need to get that higher. It's it's way too low. Okay, good luck in your games. And anyone that is watching, I still recommend checking out those Josh Waitzkin Chess Master videos if you haven't yet. Still probably my favorite analytical videos, even a little step higher than John Bartholomew. So, okay, thanks for watching. Good night. Good luck in your games.